silver goes to $100, $200 an ounce, we'll come out with a wheelbarrow full of cash if we need to.
Because here's the thing, if we sell it to you, we want to give you a place to go with it. And, we have to manage premiums and so on, and we just got to align with the market. But we always want to give people a place to go with things.
What is silver going to do from now until the end of the year? Is it going to keep going up?
We're in uncharted territory. I mean, we're at all-time highs. These swings are going to just get wilder. I think they're going to get bigger.
Buy your gold and silver online from SD Bullion. New customers get gold or silver at spot by visiting sdbullion.com/new.
Silver going for $60 per ounce right now at Harry's Coin Shop, and silver spot is almost at $59.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, silver spot price is at what, $58.76, but it takes $60 to buy an ounce of silver. So guess what, guys? Silver's at $60 an ounce.
That's so wild. Where's Harry today, by the way?
He's out.
But you guys are working hard, yeah?
Yeah, we're here. Richard and the guys here, we've been working hard. It's been very busy. We didn't even get a bite of lunch yesterday because it was that busy, but hey, it comes with the territory, and we're happy to be here and very busy. A lot of people selling.
Is this the busiest you've ever seen it, Richard?
Not the busiest in terms of numbers, but the busiest in terms of transactions. Lots of people buying. Lots of people selling, non-stop action.
Would you say most people who are buying are a new face, they're a new stacker, or is there a lot of the experienced stackers coming back in?
I would say a lot of experienced stackers. There's still some new people coming in. They're like, oh man, I should have got in earlier, but there's never a wrong time. I mean, there's lots of ways to go about this. It's been on a trend up. It could keep going up.
We've been getting people that are coming in and doing the cost averaging because they're, hey, I'm into some silver at $12, $14 an ounce. And they're like, I want to keep adding some silver to the stack. So, when you do that, you just kind of cost average from what you've purchased, and you still get to add some ounces to your stack. Even some dealers, we were trying to place some orders yesterday, and they're out on 90%. They're out on some rounds and delays. So there's a lot coming in, but also a lot going out.
A lot of the major wholesalers are out of 90% quarters, believe it or not. And I thought that was funny because usually that's the thing we have the most of. So we were shocked when we went to go order some for somebody who lives out of state, but we decided to fulfill it through the shop because we're like, wow, the wholesalers are out of 90% quarters. That's nuts.
That is nuts. I want to take a look at the 90%. So we have it at 41x face value today, which is just crazy to say because I remember buying it for 10x back in the day.
Oh yeah, I mean I remember paying $1 for dimes. So now $4 plus.
I just want to say how great of a deal 41 times is. Yeah, and we're selling it back as spot right now. If you do the math, we're selling it as if spot was 57.34.
So 90% is like $1.40 under spot right now. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean premiums on a lot of this stuff have just vanished. Like on what some refiners are buying, they're buying way back.
Really?
Of spot, yeah, because there's a lot of people selling. But it's playing that game of catch up. You have a lot of people selling, but you also have people buying, but you have to kind of match them to what they're looking for. So a lot of odd weight bars coming in, odd weight rounds, but the 90% too, they're just paying way back too, because as you see, we're selling it for under spot.
Other places are still charging over, but we know that the major wholesale buyers are buying it way back a spot, so we're just passing on the savings.
We talked about recently the refiners were refusing to buy sterling silver and refusing to buy 90%, but they're starting to buy it now in small quantities, right?
Yes, yeah, they're limiting dealers to a certain amount of ounces per week, but at least they're buying it again. So it's good because it gives all the coin shops and jewelry stores another place to go with, since they were not buying a lot of that silver scrap and 90% and so on.
So things are kind of starting to normalize. The only difference now is just they're buying everything under spot and quite a bit under spot.
Yes, yeah, and I see what they're doing because they're trying to protect themselves with any swings in silver, because by the time they get to something, the silver price might have shifted.
And because of those quantity limits, we've had a lot of people coming into our stores saying that other stores locally at least have stopped buying for the day or that week even. It's brought us a lot of business because, we're never going to stop buying. I've always told people, like, silver goes to $100, $200 an ounce, we'll come out with a wheelbarrow full of cash cash if we need to.
Because here's the thing: if we sell it to you, we want to give you a place to go with it, and we have to manage premiums and so on, and we just got to align with the market. But we always want to give people a place to go with things.
It is kind of crazy though that some local dealers are refusing to buy once they hit a certain threshold.
Yeah, well, the reason, I mean, it's comes down to cash flow, and now it takes a lot more money to buy an ounce of silver for us to make the percentage or the small amount that we're making, because we have to decrease those margins to adjust to whatever the refiners are paying.
So this is kind of the new reality for now, but who knows what it's going to be next month, right?
Yeah, correct. And the other thing too is we have to look at our replacement cost on some of these things. So the refiners might be paying one thing, but for us to replace it when we need it for an order or for to fulfill any shop orders or to show anything in our cases, now we got to play that game of okay, well now what do we have to pay at spot or above spot? So it's a fine dance.
So let's talk about gold for a sec. We have a few ounces of gold in the case. Would you say more people are interested in gold right now or silver?
We've definitely seen a rush on silver, but gold isn't left behind because it's still trading at about $100 back of where it hit at 43 and some change. So we got these towards the end of the day yesterday, but we had a tray of gold and it was gone yesterday.
Another thing we have too is a lot of people are trading. So since silver's been hitting its all-time highs recently, we've had people trading their silver for some gold because their stacks have gotten quite heavy on the silver, and so they're trading it for some gold, or sometimes people are trading it for vice versa. They think silver's got a lot more room to go, so they've been trading their gold for silver.
Or just hold on to both and keep buying more, right?
Yeah. Lots of people doing that too.
One thing I do want to add, if you're buying silver, make sure you buy some generic silver, because I was talking to a buddy the other day, and you get stuck buying all these high premium silver or just collectible silver, and now when it comes time to try and sell some stuff, it's like, well, now I don't want to get rid of my cool silver,
Oh, yeah.
So buy some Buffalo rounds, buy some generic stuff, and just put it away.
Well, and also the price is just cheaper. Like, you can get more silver for your money. So we got Silver Eagles at $63. Generics are at $60. So if I'm looking at this case, I'm trying to figure out what to buy. I'm probably going for the cheaper stuff, like you mentioned, the Buffalo rounds. Personally, that's what I think is the best buy right now.
Yeah, no, definitely. And compared to where the premiums have been on Eagles before, we're just like about $5 or so over spot. We've seen them at $12 to $15 before.
For the Eagles?
For the premium on the Eagles, yes.
Yeah, Eagles have been doing some crazy stuff. I think that we're going to see, hopefully, premiums kind of normalize a little bit, because there are going to be a lot of 2026 Eagles minted, and those are going to be coming out in the next few months.
Yeah. So there's a little squeeze on Eagles at the moment, but they're still popular as ever. Cool thing here is if you buy some silver, we actually have some cookies that my wife made, and people have been coming in and maybe taking one when they get it.
So you buy an ounce of silver, you get a free cookie.
You get a free cookie,
now.
yeah.
While supplies last.
Yeah, gingerbread, Santa's chocolate chip, peppermint cocoa. They're amazing. I think you should try one. Tell me what you think.
Okay, I'll have one. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go for this one right here. Let's see.
Give it a shot.
Oh my gosh.
This is that brownie center, just amazing.
That is soft. That might be one of the best cookies I've ever had, dude.
And that hint of peppermint. It's just amazing. I've been trying to cut down on the sweets, but it's hard.
Yeah, I can imagine. Let's move over to the numismatics, because I know there's a lot of people who watch the channel. They buy all types of stuff. I see you have some Carson City silver dollars here.
Yeah.
What are those doing? Are you seeing premiums stay the same, go up?
Yeah, well, those things are, they don't trade very close to the spot price of silver. Those are numismatic items which command a premium. And, those are graded by CAC, and they're in the GSA holders. They're pretty steady. They're a good thing that people put their money into, because it's something that's stable and doesn't fluctuate as much with the market.
Yeah, these have, if you look at the trend since the government released them, have just gone up steadily. So silver's had some serious swings since the last 50 years, since the 70s. But if you look at these were released at $35.
Oh, wow.
And now they're 400.
So these have done better than generic silver in a sense.
In some ways, yeah. If you put your money into GSAs. Now, with any numismatics, I would say both stacking and numismatics, coin collecting are a hobby, but they're two different animals. But if you like, history, I think this is a fun way to go.
Yeah, it's always interesting to look at the stuff that's kind of silver, but also numismatic. These, I would say, are more just numismatics, even though they are made out of silver. Would you agree, Adrian?
Yeah, definitely. There's, what is it now, $45 worth of silver in there, but it's a Carson City, it's uncirculated, it's in a GSA holder. It's graded by CAC, so it's got all the bells and whistles.
Moving back to silver, we're looking at some coins here. I want to get your guys' opinion on silver price. I mean, we're at like 58.50.
Yeah.
What is silver going to do from now until the end of the year? Is it going to keep going up?
You know, in the trajectory that we're headed, I mean, I would say I wouldn't be surprised if we hit, you know, closer to that 65, 70 mark.
70?
I know Harry said he's thinking 70, but I mean, the way we're headed now, I mean, the silver price moved up, you know, what was it, like $5 or $7 in the past couple weeks or so? It's crazy. And these swings are going to just get wilder. I think they're going to get bigger as we get past that $50 mark, as we talked about.
Well, the big swing, I remember silver went up like $3 in one day.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
No, I hadn't either, but we're in uncharted territory. I mean, we're at all-time highs, so it's interesting to see what's going to happen.
We're living it. And also, silver was down to around $14 during COVID, so it's now 4x'd in just the last 5 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. And, you know, just think back 5 years. If somebody would have told you that, you'd been like, yeah, right, you know, especially during COVID.
And what's crazy is the demand for physical silver during COVID, too. The physical bullion was trading at such a high premium. Some places were selling it for twice the spot price even. So if there is ever a run on silver, why the spot price is this high, I want to imagine what people would be selling bullion for.
Think about if silver does a 4x from where it's right now.
Yeah, man, $200 silver.
You know, when I think about silver making a big jump up like it has over the last few years, I think back to when gold was $20 an ounce.
Yeah.
And now gold's over 4,000.
Yeah.
So if it could do that, I mean, there's no reason silver couldn't do something similar.
Here's the thing. I mean, look at the price of gold and where silver is. I mean, if you look at it, silver's got a lot of catching up to do, and I feel like there's still room to go.
Think about how much the government's increased the money supply too. I mean, the country just keeps going more in debt. We're spending more money. They're printing more money. I think that's a major reason why a lot of people do this. They don't do it as a get-rich scheme. They're doing it to hedge against that inflation.
Yeah, I think it's a good reason to be buying. And I really appreciate the insight. We'll have to do it again.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Silver Dragons.